It's been hard work, this taking rid of the plaster, hasn't it? So let's go for a walk to show you where we have had some damage. The winds here were about, I think they were about 75 kilometers an hour. I know this is not the strongest in some places in the world, but it is strong enough to cause some damage to this beautiful old cherry tree. So the branches, or one of the branches, have collapsed. I will be cutting it soon, or cutting part of it to just make it safe. So I've got my electrical chainsaw, and I'm going to clear that branch that fallen from the cherry tree. So follow me. So I'm quite glad there's wood in there for at least 1 or 2 weeks, depending how we burn it. The good news is that even though we had a very strong storm, heavy rains, heavy wind, that the greenhouse is still standing, so that's in one piece. Although the bad news is that we've lost a older elder. So I'm going to cut these elders that are fallen. So I'm only left with this main trunk of the tree. So I need to dispose of it and cut it with a chainsaw. This little extended chainsaw worked quite nicely. It just done the job. I didn't even need to use the main chainsaw. So I'll leave that for today as is. This area here, I'll cut it for firewood. Not really far the way today or some other time. And at some time I will get some time to tidy this area up. So the work is more or less finished. So I've piled cuttings over there. I'll dispose of them some other time. So the well is cleared now. The ground is quite soggy. That's why we call it the bogland at the moment, because of that. It is a bogland. So this one is been done. We're just checking here on the waterways to see if there's been an overflow. Are you happy then? So the mimosa still in one piece, which is great. I like these mimosa here. And the stream is running quite well. Pretty sure this is watercress. Is it watercress, Bobo? There's some more watercress in here. It's my banging tool, which is this one here. Stopped banging. It is a pneumatic drill. So it's quite an old one, but so I had enough of banging. So I'm using a less powerful one, and so it's going to take me slightly longer. So what I've got now is this one to replace it, which is a battery operated one, which is not as strong but lighter, which makes life easy, if not a little bit longer to do the job. So in addition to the end of the life for this drill, this banging tool, as I call it, we also lost a elder and part of a cherry tree. So just having a break from the banging the wall, we're going to just check on the greenhouse to see if we can find anything that shouldn't be there. Still find the one or two snails. She's this sort of species. This one here. And what I usually do, I just lift the pots up, check the underside, and then move them on. So I've done a lot of the taking of the plaster off. So then the bulk part of it that needed to be done, and then there are small bits of concrete still stuck onto the stones that I need to get rid of. Part of the difficulty of taking the plaster out is the fact that in some places they've used lime to render, and that's easier to take out. But when they've used concrete, it's a little bit difficult sometimes to see where the concrete starts or ends and the granite starts. We can also notice a damp area on the wall, and that's due to the house not having gutters. So that makes it always a problem there. So until we solve the gutter issue, there's no miracles we can do to stop that dampness on this wall. But that's more a patient sort of work. I'm just about going to take the rest of the plaster that is there next to the floor. So I guess that will be another 2-3 days, 4 days maybe. So we're talking about 25-30 hours of work before we can see these walls as clean as this one. And more rubble still to come. We come to the end of the week in terms of the work that I'm doing here. I just need to keep on digging some of those bigger bits in between the stones. But most of the rubble had been collected or all of it so far, and we hope there'll be a little bit more rubble, but not much more than what we have had to deal with. And I think all the effort that I've done and taking these out will just pay off visually.
There's still lots of work to do in the house and on the land, but we feel very lucky to live in this setting.
I'm Miko.
And I'm Anita.